6.5 inches, 6.6 inches, 6.67 inches, 6.7 inches, 6.77 inches, 6.8 inches, 6.9 inches. These are the common sizes in India today. I'm talking about phone screens. What did you guys think? Anyway, bad jokes aside, considering the bezels around screens are getting slimmer and slimmer day by day, any phone with a 6.5 inch or lower size display can be considered a compact phone in 2025. Also, not everybody wants a large phone, and the proof is in the sales pudding. For example, the iPhone 15 was the top selling phone of 2024, and the newly launched iPhone 16e is already selling like hotcakes, and both of these phones are considered compact by 2025 standards. But then what is really stopping people from buying more compact phones today? Why are people still preferring the Pro Maxes and the Ultras of the world? Because most compact phones of today have a lot of compromises, and if they don't have compromises and if they give you all the features, then they're very expensive. For example, the iPhone 16e has a single camera and a notch in 2025, and it costs 60,000 rupees. The Galaxy S25 has almost everything that you need from a flagship phone, but it has a small battery and slow charging speeds. The only real compact flagship phone that doesn't make any compromises that I can think of is the Xiaomi 15, but that's also 65,000 rupees. It's not really affordable compact flagship, right? Which is where the upcoming OnePlus 13s, which was launched as the OnePlus 13T in China, could actually bridge that gap of, compromise on features and price, all of those factors. This is a different OnePlus phone in a long time, and you know what? It reminded me of the awesome and very underrated OnePlus X. Do you guys remember that phone? Anyway, let's talk more about what you can expect from the OnePlus 13s. If you're watching me for the first time, I'm Ershad. This is Trakin Tech English, your destination for detailed, incisive gadget reviews. Now, all that OnePlus has revealed is that the OnePlus 13s is of course coming soon, and there was this photo that they shared in which there is a grey color variant of the phone and a pink color variant of the phone. And also it seems to have the same design as the OnePlus 13T that was launched in China. There doesn't seem to be any change in the look of the phone itself, and OnePlus has also confirmed that it will come with Snapdragon 8 Elite inside. So as far as performance is concerned, the OnePlus 13s seems like a good offering, because if it does come with Snapdragon 8 Elite inside, it invariably also means that there will be LPDDR5X RAM type and UFS 4.0 storage. Now, there's one problem with compact phones, and that is the fact that they can tend to get really hot in usage, and to reduce the heat, a lot of brands tend to throttle performance. Now, to solve that, at least the 13T in China has a vapor cooling chamber inside, and I'm really looking forward to how OnePlus tunes the OnePlus 13s in real life. It'll be very interesting to see. The other advantage with the OnePlus 13T that was launched in China is that it has a large 6260 mAh battery. Now, OnePlus hasn't confirmed if the OnePlus 13s will also come with a similarly sized battery or not, but I hope that is true. Regardless, it will have a large battery as well. Plus, you can also expect 80-watt charging speeds along with the charger inside the box. Now, to give you a perspective on the size of the battery and the charging speeds, we made a comparison chart comparing most compact flagship phones that are available in the market today, and clearly OnePlus seems to have a leg up here. But yes, to be pragmatic, a large battery doesn't immediately mean that you will get great battery life, so definitely I'm going to test that out. We'll do our test, we'll put our video when the phone launches. So in case you want to watch the video on time, you'll have to subscribe to the channel. You'll get a notification popping on your YouTube feed as soon as we put up a video. Now, the 30T launched in China is fairly slim, and it also weighs under 190 grams. So despite being compact, it's also slim and it's lightweight, which is what I'm expecting will be true for the 13s as well. Also, the build quality seems to be very premium. Glass on the back, glass on the front, and a metal frame to go along with it. So yes, the OnePlus 13T, ergo the OnePlus 13s, looks very premium, at least from the design shots that I've seen floating around the internet. The camera setup is a very unique one. So OnePlus has gone with the dual camera setup on the rear. So you get a primary camera, yes, but instead of an ultra wide, they've added a 2x telephoto camera, which is definitely an interesting move. I'm not so sure how I feel about that right now. I have to definitely test the phone to make up my opinion, but what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments. But in all of this, I completely forgot to tell you why I am mostly excited for the OnePlus 13s is because of that small display. It's very rare to find small display phones now, and it's got a 6.32-inch display. It's of course an OLED display with 120Hz refresh rate and slim bezels, no less. And it's a flat panel, and you guys know how much I love flat panels. Of course, since it's a OnePlus flagship, it'll have all of your bells and whistles on the display. For example, a very high peak brightness, Dolby Vision support, all of those things. So when you look at the overall specs of the phone itself, the 13s seems pretty sorted to me. But one thing I'm forgetting to to tell you is that the alert slider is going away and it's going to be replaced with an iPhone-like action button, which will be customizable. What are your feeling or thoughts on that? You know, there was this interesting counterpoint report that OnePlus commissioned. Basically, they asked like over 2,000 people, and of which 88% of the respondents actually mentioned that they would go for a compact flagship phone if it offered all of the features and the performance that a large flagship phone offers. And I think that the OnePlus 13s could probably fill that shoe. Of course, we have to make some price speculations as well, considering that OnePlus generally prices its phone right, which is true with the OnePlus 13R and the OnePlus 13 that we saw recently. So I am expecting it to fill the gap between the OnePlus 13R and the OnePlus 13, of course, and definitely expecting it to be priced lower than the other compact flagships in the market. For example, the Galaxy S25, the Pixel 9, the Xiaomi 15, and even the iPhone 16e for that matter. So what I feel is that it could be priced in the 55,000 ballpark and maybe lower with offers, and if it's on the lower end of the spectrum, then it could be a very good proposition. What do you think should be the right price for the OnePlus 13s? Let me know in the comments. Maybe the brand will look at it and change the pricing later. I don't know. Alright, so that's it from me for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep tracking and stay safe.